Welcome all to morning session. So in the sharing sessions which are happening now in the 12th batch, we have sharing by Dr. Jagdeesh Bhaiya today. So Dr. Jagdeesh Babu Bellam ji is assistant professor in the Department of Physics, Madanpalli Institute of Technology and Science at Madanpalli, Andhra Pradesh. Bhaiya got introduced to UHV in June 2021. Currently, Bhaiya is attending SCR weekly meeting and also coordinating it. He is there in Telugu translation. Bhaiya also conducts session in SDP, also works as co-facilitator in face-to-face workshops. Bhaiya was volunteer for international conference. He is regional coordinator and attends morning batches regularly and also makes call for it. So with this brief introduction, we would like to welcome Bhaiya for putting up his sharing. Namaste Bhaiya, over to you.
Namaste Nidhi Didi. Thank you for introducing me. Namaste Gopal Bhaiya. Namaste to all the co-explorers. So, as Didi introduced me, I want to just extend my family members. My wife Purnima working as lab instructor in the same institute, and my son Vihan Karthik studying 7th standard at Sainik School, Mysore. He's staying in hostel. So my daughter Laksha, she's studying third standard near our house. So my parents are living 100 kilometers away. Every 2 weeks once I'm visiting them. Elder brother is staying at Mysore and younger one is at Bangalore. We all get together during festivals and occasions every 3 months at our parents' home. Now I have extended family that is all UHV members. So my journey, as Didi stated, it started with introductory FDP during June 2021. So when I was low, depressed due to some project closure issues, then I have been connected with this content every day, almost listening to one or the other sessions in online or offline, or reading textbooks or going through some proposals. So I completed refresher part 1, EHU2 and EHU3, attended regional volunteers meet at Bangalore, attending morning batch from 5th batch onwards, that is May 2023, and went to face-to-face FDPs as co-facilitators and explored the proposals deeper and started sharing this content to the students in SIP and also as a 3 credit course, EHU2, and contributed my part in international conference and volunteer activities like PPI, registration, moderations. So wherever I can do, I have done some bit of volunteering. Then took the translation of the teacher's manual of universal human values. And recently attended national conference of UHU volunteers at SRM Ghaziabad. So I have returned from there on Monday. Coming to my understanding emerged out of exercise 1 and 2. Exercise 1, observing the self by the self every moment. Initially, I used to discuss so many things with mentors, saying that I'm not able to observe any thought, or there is flow of thoughts or blank thing. Thoughts are blank. I don't see anything. I used to feel headache also while observing. As I practiced 5 minutes, 10 minutes, then 20 minutes, and throughout the day, as the awareness increased, I'm able to see feelings behind these thoughts and not flowing with the thoughts. Still, I also flow with the thoughts sometimes when I'm not aware, but most of the time, I'm able to see this feeling. Uh, It is a very important step. This because only with awareness I'm able to see the feeling. But recently I understood that instead of observing the feeling, sometimes I am thinking about the feelings, trying to manifest the feelings. This is what I recently noticed. And coming to step two, is the feeling that I have is naturally acceptable or not? Previously, I used to introspect my behavior and feelings associated with it. After the event, right now, most of the time, I'm able to see the feeling as and when the event is occurring. For example, when I'm shouting at students for their indiscipline or coming late or submitting the records not in time, then I can notice that the feeling I have that moment is not naturally acceptable. So during that conversation, I can observe my feeling that I have this feeling of opposition for them and I am disrespecting them. So whenever I want to say some word like idiot or useless, now I'm immediately see that I'm disrespecting them and this is not naturally acceptable. So I could verify the feeling, observe and verify this feeling. So step three, with this feeling, I'm not comfortable within. So once I was moving in a traffic, and the person driving in front of me was using mobile phone, and he was driving slowly, and the auto wala from the backside is honking horn without understanding that he is using mobile and moving slowly. So I told the driver of that vehicle who is using mobile phone to tow away and use the mobile. But I am able to see that I had a feeling of opposition towards him and I am uncomfortable inside. Later, he came to me and found mistakes in my driving and my vehicle, um, the mirror and all. So during the discussion, I was evaluating my feeling and my state inside. So I was in harmony. So I able to say that okay, so let me correct myself, and I left. And step four, who decide this feeling at this time? It is me who decides the feeling. This step is helping me to come out of complaints about others. Previously, I had lot of complaints about the others. Now also, I doubt their intention. Sometimes I say that because of that is happened. But this step, whenever I go through this step, then it is helping me to come resolve within. So whenever heated arguments happens with my wife or kids, the moment or later I realize that it is my decision. So I go to them and apologize for my behavior and my words. Recently, I took my family members to a trip. My son was at hostel. We took from there and we went to some jungle trip. Then on the way we went to temple also. It was on birthday of my wife, so she wanted to go to temple. But my both kids doesn't like going temple in the rush, so they were not happy. They were fighting each other. I told them I will not take them next time to the temple. And my son told, okay, fine, we'll stay at home. I replied that you don't have any feelings for us. And he started crying, that mentioning he is alone at the hostel, sometimes missing us, but you are saying like I don't have feeling for you. So I realized that I am responsible for my feeling, and I said sorry to him, and understood that spending money on a trip without right feelings within will not result happiness, peace, or satisfaction. Step 5, on what basis I have decided my feelings? Is it based on assumption or right understanding? Whenever I have unnatural feeling, then my feelings are based on assumptions. When my feelings are natural, then it is based on right understanding. So, for example, my mother-in-law is not visiting our home. Uh, she's not coming here to visit 1 or 2 days also. Due to so many commitments, um, but I add so many assumptions to it and decide my feeling, which is not natural. And I communicate this sometimes with my wife. But whenever I visit my mother-in-law's house, then this feeling which is there, that is, even though I don't express through words, they understand through my facial expressions. So most of the time, this disharmony is because I am deciding this feeling based on assumptions. Right now, I am able to see after the events many times, but during the events only sometimes. Coming to step 6, which feelings are naturally acceptable to me? Obviously, feeling of relationship, harmony, and coexistence is naturally acceptable to me. In practice, to understand trust and intention is taking a lot of time. So this one proposal, which is foundation value, every day is an experiment for me in living. So I decide that today I should have this feeling of relationship for everyone, and I start my day. Then at the end of the day, I see that 1 or 2 places I have this doubt and intention. I'm getting into anger, irritation, and feeling of opposition. So that is the state now. Recently, my father disconnected the call with loud and rude voice due to a issue with rental agreement with a tenant at my house. So there are so much delay in the payment. That is a government organization. So there was some hiccups. I'm able to observe that when he told, please keep your phone rudely, I can see that I have still observing that my feeling has a feeling of relationship for him and for the tenant also. So that I am able to observe. But coming to step 7, ensuring these feelings of relationship, harmony, coexistence, all the moment. So I am working on it. I decided to start my routine, not to get disharmony, um, but not to trigger by outside circumstances, situations, but I draw my attention towards that and getting to feeling of irritation, feeling of opposition, irritation, anger. I flow with the thoughts and expectations, finally ending up with the opposition, disharmony, and struggle for survival. So this is about exercise 1. Coming to exercise 2, observing body by the self. So I am there and my body is also there. So I am there because imagination is going continuously. Now I am able to see most of the time, except a deep sleep. I'm not aware in the deep sleep, but nowadays in the midst of night, so I wake up and I observe that I have some dreams or some imaginations going, but not continuous. My body is also there because I am able to sense through 5 sense organs, slowly able to realize the distance between self and body. And step 2, transaction between the self and body is through um, information. So I read the sensation from the body and give instruction to the body whenever required. For example, I am able to observe that body is my instrument. With feeling of self-regulation, I take care of it. I became more aware of my body while taking food. So now I'm able to see that I'm taking food for nurturing the body. I'm wearing the clothes for protecting the body. I'm using these gadgets for right utilization of the body. So every time I take food from outside, sometimes not from home, I choose the food which is nurturing most of the time, 95%. If there is no options available, sometimes I will take some food, junk food, but that is very, very rare. Right now, I am seeing this towards my body. Step three, I decide what instruction to give to the body and what sensation to read from the body. I'm not reading all the sensations. I can observe that I have pain on the shoulder and back pain. So the pains in the legs sometimes, but I'm not observing all the pains at the same time. So whichever I'm paying attention, so those sensations I'm reading. This transaction is in the form of information, no material transformation is happening that I am able to understand. And I am the seer, I am the doer, and I am the enjoyer or experiencer. This I am slowly able to understand. So I give the instruction to the body as and when required, and read the sensation as and when required. From past 4 days after returning from conference from Delhi, I traveled 34 hours in AC train. I had previously at a conference also some body aches and fever that has increased in the AC train. So I am able to sense the aches in different parts of the body, and I am able to instruct the body to take water, hot water, and home remedies, medicine if it is not able to come to harmony. This I'm aware that yes, this time I had to take this home remedies. It is enough. And no, now this is not able to come back to harmony with home remedies. Then I instruct the body to go for integrated medicines. And I was in travel and I went to office immediately on Monday, Tuesday. Then there was not enough rest to the body. So I decided to take the rest and I slept yesterday, the day before yesterday night complete. Then my body got enough rest. So all this I'm able to observe that I am giving the instruction and my body is following. This is how I observe step three. Coming to step four, myself interacting with the body by the way of sensation. Uh, but I am not the sensation. I'm not in the sensation. I'm at a distance from the sensation. So I am always sense which part is aching, as I told earlier, and which part is required attention right now. So when we see step five, sources of sensation, sensations through outer circumstances, environment, and sensations due to physiochemical things that I'm feeling on the body. Sensations within the body and sensation due to imagination within. So coming to the last one, 1 month back, I was getting some thoughts in mind during deep sleep. Suddenly, I woke up, and due to this imagination, I observed that, and I woke up suddenly. Due to this, I observed that there is this heartbeat is rapid. I can observe that heartbeat is also increased rapidly. Um, I took some water slowly and able to see that anxiety settling down slowly. So, and also one more. Example, recently I wrote NPTEL exam. At Institute, there are so many works regarding NBA visit or otherwise. But I have not prepared much for the exam. But previous night I prepared somewhat, and whole night I was not sleeping well. This has my sanskar that whenever there is a travel, I have to wake up early. I have to go for exam. Um I have to share like this in the morning. I wake up in between and see the time. So that is, I want to be on time. This has an effect on the body. This anxiety or whatever is creating some disharmony in the stomach. So I was observing this. Coming to step six, how I am assigning the meaning to the sensation. I read the sensation from the body and assign meaning to it based on my sanskar. When I decide on sanskars based on assumptions, I am in disharmony. And when I decide on sanskar based on right understanding, I am in uh, harmony. I decide to express it or not through body. One of the sanskar I noticed within me in recent past is that my expectations. So if my expectation is not met, if the student is not listening me, or if the family members are not understanding what I am expecting from them, then I raise my voice. I try to put it in loud voice so that they understand. This is rooted in me, and but I am able to see that this is not because of their um, competence. My competence is also less. I'm working on it. So, however, I am not in harmony, and others is also not comfortable to share the things with me because I am dominating or shouting and getting angry. So I am fighting with these sanskars now to purify this, to resolve this. This step is important for me to observe the feelings and sanskar behind the feelings within. And with this, I will be more aware of myself every moment. Coming to step seven, I am there in space and my body is also there in space. So for me, space is everywhere. That is in the form of information. Observing this space directly needs more awareness, and I am able to see the relatedness with every other unit. If I am able to see this relatedness slowly with all the units, maybe there is a possibility to see the space also, but it's a long process. How many steps I was able to see clearly in exercise one up to step four? I am clear most of the time. Step five partially need more attention and observation on step six and seven. Coming to exercise two, up to step five, clearly I'm able to see. Step six partially and need lifetime work on step seven. Happiness is innate, not from outside. Yes, I'm able to discuss this with all, with students, with fellow colleagues. I'm able to see the sources of happiness and sources of temporary excitements, slowly understanding, but still sometimes expecting feelings from others. So I'm able to see, but I'm not expecting this from sensations now that I'm clearly observing. I'm also having this boundary or shell, and I'm comfortable with that. Um, I'm not comfortable with some people. I'm avoiding them to stay in harmony. But I had to resolve these issues because staying away from that from them will not lead to harmony. Right evaluation of myself will help to come out of this sanskars. How much time I can spend for right understanding, right feeling? Most of the time in a day, during the midst of the activities also, I'm trying to work on myself uh, and preparing myself, uh, uh, verifying these proposals every day, one or the other proposals. I'm trying to experientially validate it. How much time I can spend to social responsibility. Recently, I started wellness club at my institute. I represent some students. We celebrated International Day of Happiness. So we designed so many programs like Gratitude Wall and What Makes You Happy, Dropbox. And then we also conducted uh, a number game where people can choose their similar number and share one good thing about the other. And the stand-up comedy, singing. So we spend time with right feelings. To share with all of you that this Dropbox, we were able to see that 80% of the students wrote that they want to spend their time with the family members in quality time with right understanding, right feelings. So it was naturally able to see that most of the students were expressing this same thing. So that was very encouraging for us to conduct further programs on this. So wherever required, I want to contribute to the societal development because from starting onwards, I want to change the world, but by domination or shouting or anger. But now that is not working. How many people I will change? But still I trigger. But this content is one of the way to do that in more harmonious way, harmoniously, holistically. My commitment, I'm volunteering for few things. I drop sometimes, but I am coordinating SCR weekly meetings, regional coordinator of this region, taking very few roles and translating the UHU content in Telugu language. And I wish to participate in value education to share this content. By this right education, let me try to see the transformation within and societal transformation. This shift itself is very, very heartening to me, and I owe my gratitude to all the mentors and for the UHV content and all the co-explorers who is helping with their sharings and questions. Um, Thank you very much, and namaste, namaste to all.
Thank you so much, Bhaiya, for your nice sharing with examples. Stepwise, it went very well.
Very nice. Nice to see you in the morning. Yesterday evening also in team development meeting. Very nicely kept some examples. But yeah, you told something about the wellness club you started, isn't it? So can it be called as a UHV cell also or UHV club so that all activities regarding development of the self and the body happiness, whatever you are doing there, can it be done? I'm thinking for myself. G.
Yeah,
Wellness.
this
G.
this wellness club is an idea came from students and also parallelly with me under UHV cell. I wanted to start happiness club, but students came up with this wellness club with all activities. So we started only one, not both. So, yeah, but the response is less now. We have to promote. Very few students are joining, but we wanted to start at whenever it is possible. We want to conduct these events so that students spend their time out of these depressions or pressurized and not addicting to some gamings or something. That is the motivation.
G. So UHV cell is different in your college, or can it be submerged, or can it be called as UHV cell or UHV club?
UHV cell is there. I'm coordinating it. Under the UHV cell, we are now starting this wellness.
Okay, okay. Means they are benefited. Students
Yes.
can be benefited for this difference between self and body and how to do. Means so can it be done in the same wellness club?
But I'm not putting proposals directly, like lectures or something, but activity based I'm
Very nice and a lot of clarity in your observations from your sharings. I could be able to understand, and I am very fortunate and I am very happy to associate with you regarding translation and attending SRM HC3 and our discussion in weekly meetings and all those. I would like to just know from you, from your understanding, that whenever what situations or incidents or interactions make you keep you away from harmony level? Do you have any observation, Bhaiya?
Yes. So recently, 1 year back, so I took this in charge of first BTech students. There are 1,400 students, additional coordinator. Uh, there is a coordinator and myself. So we had to see the discipline, punctuality, and dress code of these students. So whenever there is a responsibility, I stick on to that, and I tell them many times to come on dress code or they're on time. But students have their own reasons they're coming. So when I'm saying this for their benefit, I'm saying it initially very politely, very friendly, with feeling of relationship. I don't know when I am crossing this line of feeling of relationship to opposition. I can I can see that I'm shouting at them. I can observe that I have this domination or opposition. So this instance is one, and in the traffic, I start at my home not to get irritated in the traffic. But when I'm not aware that the other is doing intentionally, or that sound or horn unnecessarily triggers me, I get into irritation. I decide not to express it out, but uh, uh, I go into thoughts that so much I trigger. I express also then and there, or sometimes if not possible within. So these are the main situations where I go into disarm.
And in my case, I observed if I have to complete so many activities in a day, professional or personal or any, if they are, I need to involve so many hectic activities, then I forgot to observe myself. What about you are able to do that observation, even though so many hectic activities need to be completed in a particular day or in a particular targeted time?
Yes. Previously, I also have this sanskar. All the work should be completed within the deadline. And if any new work given at office or home, in between that, I used to get irritated. Now I am coming out of this. I am prioritizing the works. Uh, I am listing out. Then this irritation is coming very, very less. That now I'm not, if there is a deadline nearing also, or if I'm not able to do the work on deadline, then also I'm not getting irritated. Uh, but there are some percentage I have to still work on it. I can say 90% I'm out of it, maybe 10% I come in.
Very nice, Bhaiya. Very nice observation and understanding. Very nice sharing, Bhaiya. It's very much useful because of clarity in your thoughts and sharing.
Jagdish Bhaiya, namaste.
Namaste, Super.
Bhaiya, namaste. Very honest sharing, Bhaiya. You have gone through the steps and which you have honestly told that which steps you have, which steps you are observing. Yeah. Whenever my personal experience is, whenever I call him, he responds in a very harmonious way. If he is not able to lift the call when he is in our UHG meeting, he calls back and talks to me. I appreciate that he had he has recorded all the UHB sessions with the students, interactive sessions with the students, and recorded them in their local radio in their college. It is very nice to know that.
By that time, Tara Bhaiya.
Hello, ma'am.
जी दीदी नमस्ते.
Namaste, ma'am. Namaste, ma'am. Good morning, sir. David, sir.
Namaste,
Hello.
Didi. Namaste.
Sir, I have heard a nice sharing today. For some days, I want to call you, sir, because I am
Yes.
working as assistant professor at Mikar IST to know the guidelines and everything to start a UHV cell in our college. If we have any leisure time, please give me the guidelines.
Definitely, Didi. Ishra Didi told me, and we were adding you in our weekly meeting group. I will take your number and I will call you when I get time. We will assist you how to conduct FDPs at your institute. So we'll work together. Thanks.
Okay, sir. Morely, we have 22 sections are there, sir. That's why.
नमस्ते जगदीश भैया, गोपाल भैया,
Namaste.
शर्मा जी, जी सभी को नमस्ते जी. भैया, I mean, one thing I want to share here that you have been exploring for quite a long time and you are able to put it in a very precise manner, observing those things. And the outcome we can also see, like you are putting many innovative efforts in the implementation of this UHV program, starting from your institutional level, individual level. That is very much encouraging for, at least I can say for me, that opening this wellness club plan and like recording the video and putting in your institution channel, and similarly many more. So your consistent efforts and process, that is very encouraging, and my best wishes, Bhaiya. Ji, thank you.
I am getting motivated from all of you and the EHA team. Thank you.
I just wanted to know now the feedbacks that the family members are giving towards your the way of living, the transformation that's happening, and how is it helping in the community also where you dwell right now? Any steps that you are initiating there also?
Yes. Initially, when I was practicing this, they were able to see sudden changes. But this sanskar and these reactions coming later also, now also, then they are able to see that it is taking time. And they are very supportive. They understand. But it is me that I have to work more. That's what I understood now. So they are fine. I'm helping them to go through the proposals. My wife also took one FDP in online, and I'm from last 3 batches. I'm asking her to join morning session, but she's taking time, so I'm not forcing. I took my son also to one of the FDP, and my daughter also listens sometimes with me the sessions, and she writes the notes, some words from the PPT. This environment is there, but the disharmony within the family is very, very less now. That disharmony previously is there within me more and expressing also more. Now, the expression part has reduced a lot. That I'm able to observe. And regarding my family members, my mother, my brothers, they also support, and but they see that you are at this age you are spending more time on this understanding. You are not spending time for physical facilities. What will be your future for kids' education and all? My mother is little worried, but I say that I am able to prioritize and now able to see. But they see that money also important. Yeah,
Yeah.
that is happening. But they never said stop it or something like that. Don't go to this way that you are doing now. Then they never discourage or demotivate.
I just wanted that people everybody's journey is on the same lines where there is some opposition sometimes, and it's all happening now. Yeah.
Yeah, we are going through that phase.
Yes, yes. Thank you, Vaya. Nice.
Namaste Jagdish Bhaiya, Namaste Sabiko. Jagdish Bhaiya has always been a great help for me. Like he always hand-holded me and told me what to do, when to do, and all. And I still remember once when I was completely disconnected for a month, almost a month, where my mother and my parents were not well. I had to take care. So he called me one day and he asked me, "How are you, Didi?" So then I told him that this is what happened. So I could not connect. Soon I'll connect. He was always a guide for me and good sharing. But yeah, actually, it's an example of how to share. And I just wanted to ask the question which Bhaiya asked just before me. So I got the answer with it. And thank you, Bhaiya. Thank you for everything. Thank you, Didi.
Thank you, Vivi. I'm doing very little. I have to do more to connect all the people in our region and handhold them. We are not able to get much time, but yes, whenever I get time, I try to call or at least message them. Thank you.
We'll do it together, Bhaiya. Sure. Thank you, Bhaiya.
Yes.
नमस्ते भैया
Namaste, bhai.
जी so very honest sharing भैया from your side and also very descriptive with examples. So in if you see proposals, so भैया has information of all the proposals and he is verifying these proposals. He is verifying these proposals for himself and also in relationships. So if we have information of all proposals, then it becomes easy to relate with real life incidents. So that is first step. And now second step, what Bhaiya is exploring the proposal relating the events and investigating himself. So all these things are happening in Yashwant Bhaiya. And people are getting assured by behavior or by the conduct of Yashwant Bhaiya. So when people are getting comfortable, it means changes are happening at certain level and getting assurance of others naturally is very important. It means people are accepting and Jagdish Bhaiya. So people are accepting and acceptance means people feel comfortable while interacting with Bhaiya. And it is happening because now he is giving scope to everyone around him. And it creates mutual happiness. It creates an environment where everyone growth can happen. And as many participants ask questions and Bhaiya responds very well. It also shows that Bhaiya listen everyone and give answers with exploration. So it creates overall comfortability in environment. The more we explore ourselves, the more we participate outside also. So as Bhaiya also shared many example how they are creating, how he is creating events, how he is creating activities outside also. So all these things are happening because something is happening at the level of sanskar. And Bhaiya is attending these sessions for a long time. And so definitely a lot of work is going on in Bhaiya. And Bhaiya is also making a lot of effort that is reflecting in terms of simplicity and easiness for others also. So that is very nice. So nice, Bhaiya. Best
Yes,
wishes from all of us. And
yes,
hope your participation will increase outside. So one person can create environment for many person. So sanskars are there in us, but environment is also required. So we can be an environment for others. And
yes,
there are many people who have good sanskar, but they are not getting right environment. So we all are working on ourselves. With this, we can become environment for others. And also when we live peacefully, when we live with wisdom, it inspires others also. So many students, family members, office colleagues, when they see such kind of person around them, so it works on them also. So it creates an environment. So environment is very important. So those
yes,
we who are attending session for a long time, definitely they are getting resolved. And it is not they are getting resolved. They are also becoming an environment for others. This is very good thing that can be noticed. And when we have good environment, our sanskar will flourish within this environment. And in this manner, we can move towards a harmonious society. So nice, Bhaiya.
yes. Thank you, Bhaiya. I will work on the inputs, and your model at your institute is motivation for me to start it as a one individual. Many colleagues see me that I am calm and composed, and they are strongly believing that EHV is helping me. And most of them connects, but volunteering part is less. Uh, Previously, I was worried that they're not volunteering, but now I am not forcing, or I'm just helping them, and whenever possible, let them connect. I am creating that environment. That is what is happening now. Yes.
Gee, thank you so much, Priya. This path which you have described for an individual who goes through proposals, explores, and then can be an environment for others was very helpful. Hope we will continue with this part. With that,
So Jagdish Bhaiya sharing was very nice, Didi. And Bhaiya only suggested me to attend the morning sessions, so which is helping me a lot, Didi. And whenever I ask any doubt, whenever I call him, he gives the reply instantly, and he helps me a lot in understanding the content, Didi. And whatever sharing Bhaiya did now, it is very much related to me also, Didi. I am also in the same path. And Bhaiya is very helpful, Didi. That's what I want to share.
Thank you, Sunita Didi. And previously, I used to ask many questions, but now your questions in the morning sessions is helping me to see more deeper. Thank you for your participation also. Thank you.
Sharmila Didi, Namaste. We would like to hear from you also about Bhaiya sharing Didi, if okay.
जी नमस्ते नमस्ते to everyone. Namaste Jagdish Babuji.
Namaste, Didi.
It's always a pleasure to hear your sharing. And I think from the very first time that you were there in the morning session, I recall that your sharing was very impressive. For many participants, the very first time they join the morning session, they are not able to get too much out of it. And it takes some time. But I think your sanskars, your inclination towards the content uh, was visible even from the very first time that you joined the morning session. And I must say, for Jagdish Babuji, he proactively does many things with students, with others. That's a very good leadership quality, which I find very useful for teamwork as also for making this content go further. So, involving students, working with them, proactively making content by himself, his videos and things. So, all of that I think is very useful, and your participation is very, very valuable to the whole team. So, of course, the exploration will go on, and slowly with time, we are all trying to overcome some of our deepest sanskars. So that will take time, but this whole process, I think you have been doing a wonderful job. So keep up the good work, and all the very best to you for the coming further explorations also and participation.
Thank you very much, Devi. From batch 5 onwards, I'm listening from you and examples helping me. And as you said, the sharing in the first batch, many, when I went to this national conference in Delhi, the volunteers I'm meeting for first time also saying that we have listened to your sharing. It
Yeah.
was nice and systematic way. We took it as a reference. So I don't know. I put it the utmost sincerity and effort for first time. Um, it came like that. But many recognize me with my sharing in the fifth batch. Thank you for your guidance and thank you.